Hello, my name is Oren Rivera, and this is a brief overview of the animal that I have chosen to create for Project Dazzle. As you can see here, I have decided to go with a black wolf, but not just any black wolf. This wolf was known as the Florida black wolf. The Florida black wolf resided in Florida up until 1908, where it became extinct due to climate change and being hunted for its own fur. So you can see here my animal moves anywhere. This is some of the basic functionality of the Florida black wolf. As we dive into the assets itself, the game empty object, we can see here that all of the functionality of the animal is being held together by two scripts, both the Dazzle object and the Dazzle agent script. Between these two scripts, it holds all of the information of the animal and its behavior. As you can see here, we have public int that takes into account the action points. Each animal, as far as I am concerned, has 10 action points. With these action points, the animal can go into movement, idle, it can consume food or eat, it can rest, or it can just stay idle. Whatever the animal chooses to do will consume a single action point. As we dive into the Dazzle object script, this is where all of the information of the animal itself is being held, up until the name down to its very position, the life mass, the health, temperature, and etc. and so far and so forth, even up until its own strength. I have decided to go with the Florida black wolf as wolves have always typically interested me and how they never are alone, where they never hunt without a pack. They always rely on numbers for their strength. As we go into my Trello card, I have a description of every animation that the animal is capable of doing. The idle up until the death. The death animation consists of the animal laying on one of its sides with its mouth completely open, giving it this dead or rotten kind of look. Eat is the animation that consists of the animal feeding on its food source, which in this case I have chosen to create a piece of meat since the animal is typically a carnivore and eats any type of meat whatsoever. There, I decided to go with I decided to generalize it and just create a piece of meat rather than to create a single animal because typically this if it's meat, the animal will consume it. The rest animation consists of the animal laying on its front side with its head laid down. Completely the opposite of the death animation where it's laying on its side. The activate animation is the animation that consists of just activating any action whatsoever, from eating to movement to rest or to just stay idle. Finally, the idle animation has no movement input whatsoever. It's just the animal standing there in its normal, natural state if it weren't laying down on its side or on its front side. As we go into my Google document here, I have the brief description of the animal, where in what video game it has been seen, and all of its attributes from the string name up until the total of the action points that it is able to take. We have another further description of the black wolf and about background narrative, sorry, where wolves typically reside in cold temperatures. Because due to its fur, they wouldn't be able to survive warm or hot temperatures. And finally, we have the storyboard where it consists of its idle state, movement state, and feeding state. Thank you so much. This has been an overview of the Florida black wolf. Thank you again and have a great day.